The United States and South Africa are two diverse nations located on different continents, each with its own unique identity, environment, and way of life. Though they share some common global influences, daily living in each country can be remarkably different due to geography, socio-political structures, and cultural heritage. Geography. The USA covers a vast area with diverse terrain, including mountains, plains, forests, and deserts, spread across 50 states and multiple time zones. South Africa, while much smaller, is also geographically varied, with coastal plains, mountains, and highland plateaus packed into a single country. Climate. The U.S. has a wide range of climates, from cold winters in the north to subtropical conditions in the south. South Africa enjoys mostly temperate weather, with hot summers and mild winters, especially in coastal and inland plateau regions. Population. The USA has a population of over 330 million, heavily concentrated in urban areas like New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago. South Africa has about 60 million people, with large populations in cities like Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, but also many rural communities. Culture. American culture emphasizes individualism and innovation, influenced by a long history of immigration and diversity. South African culture is rooted in strong community ties and traditions, with a unique mix of African, European, and Asian influences, earning it the nickname Rainbow Nation. Language. English is the primary language in the U.S., though many people also speak Spanish and other languages. In South Africa, 11 official languages are recognized, with Zulu, Xhosa, and Afrikaans among the most commonly spoken alongside English. Currency. The U.S. dollar, USD, is one of the most stable and widely used currencies in the world. South Africa uses the Rand ZAR, which has more fluctuation and generally lower value compared to the dollar. Religion. The U.S. is religiously diverse, with a Christian majority and growing numbers of people practicing other faiths or none at all. South Africa also has a Christian majority, along with significant religious diversity protected by its constitution. Government. The United States is a federal republic with a president elected independently of the legislature. South Africa is a parliamentary republic, where the president is chosen by the National Assembly after elections. Economy. The U.S. has the largest economy globally, led by technology, finance, and manufacturing. South Africa has the most industrialized economy in Africa, based on mining, agriculture, and services, but it struggles with high unemployment and inequality. Cost of living. The cost of living in the U.S. is higher, especially in major metropolitan areas, though it varies by region. South Africa generally offers a lower cost of living, with more affordable housing and services, but also a wider gap between rich and poor. Housing. In the USA, housing varies from suburban homes with spacious yards to urban apartments, with home ownership being a key part of the American dream. In South Africa, housing ranges widely, from modern city apartments and gated communities to informal settlements, reflecting the country's income inequality. Education. The U.S. has a well-developed public and private education system with widespread access to higher education through community colleges and universities. South Africa also has public and private schools, but education quality can vary significantly between urban and rural areas, with ongoing efforts to improve access and standards. Transportation. The USA relies heavily on personal vehicles, with limited public transport in many areas outside major cities. South Africa also sees high car use, but public minibus taxis are a common and vital transport option, especially for lower-income communities. Taxation. In the U.S., federal income tax is progressive, with additional state and local taxes depending on where you live. South Africa also has a progressive income tax system, along with a national VAT, value-added tax, on goods and services. Work culture. American work culture emphasizes long hours, individual achievement, and a fast-paced environment, especially in corporate sectors. South African work culture values respect, hierarchy, and relationships, with growing emphasis on inclusivity and work-life balance. Holidays and festivals. The U.S. celebrates holidays like Independence Day, Thanksgiving, and Memorial Day, often marked by family gatherings and national pride. South Africa observes Freedom Day, Heritage Day, and Youth Day, reflecting its historical journey and cultural diversity. Healthcare. Healthcare in the U.S. is largely privatized, with access often tied to employment or private insurance, and known for high-quality but expensive services. South Africa has a dual system. Private healthcare offers high standards for those who can afford it, while public healthcare serves the majority but struggles with resources and wait times. Crime rate. The U.S. has a moderate crime rate overall, with higher rates of gun-related violence in some urban areas, but generally strong law enforcement systems. South Africa experiences higher levels of violent crime and property theft, particularly in urban centers, though security varies widely by location. Cuisine. American cuisine is known for regional diversity and international fusion, including dishes like burgers, BBQ, and Tex-Mex. South African cuisine features local staples like pap, bunny chow, biltong, and braai, barbecue, blending African, Dutch, Indian, and Malay influences. Sports. In the U.S., major sports include American football, basketball, baseball, and ice hockey, with a strong focus on college and professional leagues. In South Africa, rugby, cricket, and soccer dominate, with passionate national support, especially during international tournaments. Tourist attractions. Tourism in the U.S. includes attractions like the Grand Canyon, New York City, national parks, and theme parks such as Disney World. South Africa draws visitors with natural wonders like Table Mountain, the Garden Route, Robben Island, and historical landmarks from the apartheid era. Wildlife. The U.S. is home to a wide range of wildlife across its national parks, including bears, wolves, and bison. South Africa is renowned for its safari experiences and the big five animals, lion, leopard, rhino, elephant, and buffalo, found in reserves like Kruger National Park. Natural disasters. The USA experiences frequent natural disasters, such as hurricanes, wildfires, tornadoes, and earthquakes, depending on the region. South Africa faces fewer natural disasters, though droughts, floods, and occasional wildfires can impact certain areas. Methods of immigration. Immigrating to the U.S. typically involves work visas, family sponsorship, asylum, or the diversity visa lottery, often with long processing times. In South Africa, immigration options include work permits, spousal or relative visas, and asylum, though bureaucratic delays can also be common. Citizenship. In the U.S., citizenship can be obtained by birth, through naturalization after several years of legal residency, or through marriage to a U.S. citizen. South African citizenship is granted by birth, descent, or naturalization, with requirements such as residency and language proficiency. While both countries are rich in culture and opportunity, life in the USA and South Africa presents different experiences shaped by geography, economy, infrastructure, and social dynamics. Choosing between them depends largely on personal values, career goals, and lifestyle preferences. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share with friends. See you in the next video.